Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibbitz. It's me, Mary, and guess what? Sam is back from Cut to the Drama. If you guys aren't following her on TikTok and here on YouTube, you don't know what you're missing. Hi, Sam girl. Thank you
Hello,
for joining
hello.
me.
Of
I
course, it's my pleasure.
I have so much fun with you doing these recaps.
It is so much fun.
And the people on TV just make it a lot of fun because they give us a lot of content, don't they?
They really do. This week was nothing short of full of discussion pieces.
Yes, discussion pieces to put it lightly. Okay, what would you give this episode a grade?
Oh, like I have to give it an A for entertainment and chaos.
I would give it an A minus. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, because entertainment purposes, definitely.
definitely. But I'll go with the A minus. We'll give it the A minus for the TMI.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yes,
Like,
definitely for the TMI.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely for the TMI. Okay, we're gonna start off with the most boring and then work our way
Let's do it.
to the hot mess. Okay, let's start with Aviva and Stig.
Alrighty.
Because in my opinion, if I was going to give this couple a grade, they would get an F. How about yours?
Exactly. F. F minus.
Because they're boring. They're just boring.
And everything about their relationship feels scripted. Like it doesn't feel real. There's no chemistry whatsoever. I haven't seen a inkling of chemistry between the two of them the entire time they've been on the show.
I agree. And she needs to stop with the extra strong drinks. Everything is extra strong.
Everything's extra strong, and I feel like that's the reason everybody thinks she's pregnant. She's got alcohol bloat from the extra strong drinks and eating all the fun vacation food.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, so this week we pick up basically where we left off last week with the
Mhm.
message from the girl that says that she's dating Stig and Auntie Spring and Corinth and whatever. So Corinth calls the girl. Let's put that in air quotes. Calls her because you know that you know if that was a real fucking phone call, that shit would have been a
Speakerphone.
girl. Hello.
Speakerphone. We want receipts. We want real receipts.
Even on Love After Lockup, when half of the time those phone calls are just a friend pretending to be the parole officer or whoever, the phone call is on speaker
Always.
with the voice altered, okay?
Always.
The call is always on speaker.
But I gotta say, I made a whole post about it on TikTok talking about how is this phone call even real? And Aviva did comment on it, saying that it was real. She was on the phone. She was just super shy and only comfortable talking to Corinth. Now, whether I buy it or not is a whole nother story, but that's what she commented.
I don't buy it.
I don't either.
I don't buy it at all. No. I call bullshit.
The phone looked black the entire time.
Yeah, it
We
did
should have seen like a little red hang up button, something.
something. Yeah, her name blurred out, something.
Something.
No, the phone looked black the whole time. You didn't even hear her talking.
Mm-mm. No. There was
Nothing.
like half a second where I thought maybe I heard another voice on there, but it could have been the waitress at the next table over. We don't know.
Right. Exactly. So basically, the chick tells Corinne that she is going to go on a trip with
Mm-hmm.
Stig at the end of the month. She was intimate with Stig last month, blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
Okay. So now they're going to meet up with Stig's dad and Auntie Spring and her panty rippers. Auntie Spring knows how to party. You got to give it to her.
Oh yeah, she does. She never gave up that party life.
Her and her party ponytail.
Now my question is that real or is that a clip-on ponytail?
I think it's a clip-on ponytail.
I think so
I'm
too.
pretty sure it's a
I'm
clip-on
pretty sure
ponytail.
like it's a slightly different color than the rest of her hair.
Yes. So they bring up the subject of the girl in
Mm-hmm.
front of his dad, and even his dad said that when Stig told him that him and Aviva were serious, he was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, "Are you sure?" Like,
That was the most interesting part of their part of the show this week because even his dad was like, Stig's drama. He's always dating multiple girls. Like, is this true? Like, I think that said the most out of everything in the whole scene was dad. Even dad was like side eyeing the entire time.
Yes, exactly. So, um, Aviva agreed just to believe Stig, which, like, okay, we went through all this, and now you're just like, okay, and everything's hunky dory. Okay, so they,
Storyline.
they get an F because they suck. Most scripted. Okay, Elise and Josh, entertaining. Okay, but you could already tell that this is going to be a major shit show.
Oh yeah. I mean, she gets there and he admits a lie within first 5 seconds of her being in Australia. Well, not to her yet, but to the producers. But
Yeah,
why would you admit such a stupid lie to the producers, especially if you're trying to keep it? Because you know the producers are going to make sure it comes out.
exactly. I don't know. I don't know.
Again, this relationship feels fake and scripted to me as well.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
But it's going to be entertaining. I'll give them that. Like it's definitely going to give the chaos because Elise knows how to bring the chaos.
Elise brings the chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever she goes, she brings the chaos. And what is up with him and his roommate Chris?
I don't know. There's something weird about them.
There is something weird about that. They were holding hands in the car, Sam. They were
Yeah.
holding hands in the parking lot.
He kept massaging his back for him.
Yeah, I don't
And that
know.
self portrait above Josh's bed. Like that. What was that?
I mean, come on. That's not even a prank. That's just weird.
Just weird. It's just weird.
I mean, I know guys like pranking each other, but that is just weird.
It'd be one thing to like put it up and be like, okay, take it down before she gets here.
All
But
right.
no, they left it hanging.
I know. I know. They call each other Princess Sam.
Oh, that might be saying something right there.
I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but
Maybe they're the ones that are in the real relationship.
Elise is gonna walk into chaos. Okay, she's gonna walk into. I mean, she's already has walked into chaos. The girl has been first. She arrives at the airport, and her
Hmm.
visa was denied like a
Eight
thousand times.
times.
Okay.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Yes.
Because you caught why it was denied, right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
She
did.
put her name on the visa application backwards.
Yes.
So it didn't match her passport.
No.
She is not the brightest crayon in
I'm
the
telling you
box.
what is in between her ears, between her and Emma. What is up there? I don't get it. I don't get it. So, if she wasn't going to see the love of her life, she would have gave the ticket agent her number, of course. And
Because if
after,
it doesn't work out while she's in Australia, she's going to go back and see if that ticket agent's still there and get that number.
of course she is. After a 28-hour flight, Josh thinks that she's just going to want to go to the bar and watch some horse races.
Don't worry, after a few tequila shots, you won't remember that you have just flown 30 hours and haven't showered or done your makeup, even though you are the most materialistic, vain person on the planet.
Exactly. Oh, no, no, no. It'll be okay.
Be fine.
And
Just get drunk, you'll be fine.
Elise is like, fuck no, I'm changing out of this. And
Hmm.
she makes them take her suitcases down, open them
I
up,
want
and
to look sluttier.
yes, sluttier. Oh, this dress doesn't require a bra or underwear. It'll save me time.
She literally did all but literally lift her dress to prove that she wasn't wearing underwear when she came out, too. Like,
Yes,
could she be any more thirsty?
yes. Thirsty is a great word for her. Yes.
It's just, she bugs me.
So when she first laid eyes on Josh, she was looking at him like she wanted to eat him for lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Like, if she could have, I feel like she would have been Daniel in that moment and just ate his face.
yes, yeah, yes, I think so too, because she just kept saying, "Oh, you're so sexy. Oh, you're so sexy."
That's all she cares about.
This is the same chick that thought Rob was sexy.
And Carlo.
And Carlo. Yes, and Carlo. I forgot about him.
Carlo.
She thought Carlo was sexy.
She thinks any man who give her a split second of attention is sexy. I mean, I hate to say it, but if Gino slid into her DMs,
She would probably think he's
she'd
sexy.
probably be like, oh my God, he likes me.
Him and his bald head. That patch is sexy.
It's so sexy. I'm going to play with it with my fingernails.
Oh, this is gonna be a shit show. This
She's
is,
going to walk around in his hats.
yeah, I know. Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
So, um, they're gonna go off and watch the races.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
And then go
Elise,
home and have the portrait of whatever his name is above the bed. That's going to make for a real romantic moment.
of course.
But oh, yeah, she wants to start slow.
But
She
we
doesn't want
see
to lead with
next week.
sex.
But we see next week she's making out with him in the car.
Yeah. And then in her little red nighty thingy, like, let
Mhm.
me just show him what he's going to get later.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, if we were going to give them a grade so far, I would give them a D because there's potential for entertainment, but it's still the beginning. So,
Yeah. It's just, yeah, it's still the beginning. They're not there yet.
yeah, they're not there yet. What we've seen so far has been entertaining,
It is.
but it has potential to be a lot more.
Yes. I mean, it literally has potential to be like almost Lisa and Daniel level if they let it go there.
Almost. Yes. Yes.
We'll see what happens.
So now let's talk about, let's see who's next. Let's talk about Trisha and Rick.
I only got one thing to say about that. I'm so disappointed in Trisha.
Me too.
I thought she was gonna leave him. I thought she was done, and then she went and I'm in love with him, so I'm gonna try. No, I'm mad,
Me
disappointed.
too. I'm very disappointed in her. I'm very disappointed. But the good news is, apparently in real life, she's not with him. And she's,
Thank God,
learned
because
her
I have
lesson.
heard the rumors that he's back on the Facebook dating stuff.
Yeah, he's on Facebook dating, and a little
What's his
birdie,
Facebook dating?
yes, Rick, people like Rick and Scott. You remember E. Scott?
Yeah.
Yes, people like that use Facebook dating. And apparently, according to a little birdie, told me that Rick is out here on the streets sliding into the DMs and has slid into this particular person's very best friend's DM.
Oh,
And this person, who is also a fellow content creator,
yeah.
has shown, given his best friend a rundown on Rick the Ick and shown clips about Rick the Ick, and apparently, low key, the friend is into him.
No, friend, no.
No.
Not the Icky Ricky.
I mean, he must be so charismatic
I don't
that
get it.
he's able to convince someone who has seen receipts.
There are literally so many receipts on him from however many episodes we have now. Literally every episode.
I mean, and he could say, oh, it's production and that
You have
wasn't
to
real.
you have
No,
to give him the footage to edit that way, buddy.
exactly. Exactly. And you have to give them something like that storyline of hooking up with your ex in Colombia. Like,
The production didn't make that up. Editing
no,
didn't make that up.
that was all on you, buddy. And like, I'm really disappointed in Trisha because she said that Rick was always throwing back on her, that she was cheating on him with her ex when
Mm-hmm.
he actually did the same. He was cheating.
Yep.
Okay, he cheated. And I'm like, girl, you see this,
You
okay?
see the patterns.
You see the patterns, and then you even said, how am I going to trust you when you go back to your country. And what was his response? He
She's not in my country.
That didn't stop you before, buddy.
Mm-mm. You proved it with just one quick hot plane flight.
Exactly. What kind of response was that? And she still,
Stop it, honey bear.
why is she bringing him home to dad?
I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, I get that she feels like she's in a rough place because she's already told everybody they're coming and she doesn't want to be embarrassed. But I'm sorry, I'd be more embarrassed to have it all come out later and dad to be like, "Why did you bring that man to my house?"
Yes. Yes.
Then to be like, "Hey, dad, this isn't happening because blah, 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 blah." And then dad might be proud of you for putting your foot down and getting rid of an a hole.
Thank you. I think dad would prefer her putting her foot down than bringing an a-hole home.
Exactly. Especially an a hole who one cheated, who two is too old, three doesn't want to have kids when that's all she wants is to have a kid.
Hmm.
Mismatch all the way around.
I know, girl, but for some reason she loves him. Why?
Makes me question, like, she must have been in the worst relationships ever before him to think that this is okay. And
Yes,
she must have witnessed horrible relationships as a child to think that this is okay. Like,
because I mean, besides the obvious that she's beautiful, obviously she's educated. She's a midwife. I mean, she could hold her own. She has her own job. She's independent. Why?
she's obviously not desperate in that sense. Like,
Exactly.
and
And
she's young enough, she has plenty of time to still find another man and have a baby.
exactly. And it's not like Ricky Icky is a sugar daddy. Like in his
Hell,
words, he's not going to be a sugar
a sugar
daddy,
daddy. Nobody's sugar daddy.
you know? He won't even buy you a bathing suit, girl. Like, what the hell? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'll never get it. But just like I don't understand how women are into cult.
Ugh, I
How
know.
does he keep pulling women? Like, what is this? His third or fourth woman on this show? Like, how does he keep doing it?
Apparently, he's really charming and funny until he shows his true colors, cheating and
and,
lying.
and his microween.
Yeah, that too. Yes, that too.
This,
Ugh,
I've heard it from multiple people now. I'm starting to believe it's true.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You see, what is her name? Jess, the ex girlfriend, on Between the Sheets with Vanya,
yes. She
when she
cracked.
was like, "It's not even the full pinky."
So Jess on YouTube, she did a YouTube video, right? And she was talking about behind the scenes where she met everybody while she was filming Between the Sheets. And
Okay.
she said she had one requirement for production. She didn't care if he was covered in 18 karat gold. Colt was not to be in the same airspace as her. She did not want to see him at all, did not
Oh my
want
god,
to
I'm like,
breathe the same air as him. So
oh
production accommodated, and she would like film in the morning, and he would like
yeah,
film in the late afternoon so they wouldn't run into each
interesting.
other. But one
Interesting.
but one day there was like an issue and like her makeup was running late or something. So production brought her like through the kitchen and out
Mhm.
another door so she wouldn't see Colt. And she said she saw him from afar, limping down a hallway, and that he's really fat, that he's fatter than he ever was. I like Jess. She is petty as fuck, and she cracks me up.
She is funny. She's funny as hell, man.
Okay. He played her on national TV and she still holds a grudge and she is going to make sure.
I'm not mad at it either.
No, me either.
Not mad at it either.
Me either. I mean, she's married and happy now and but
Hey.
he played her. He made her look stupid on
And
TV.
she's getting a paycheck too from Between the Seats, so
Yep.
let the pettiness reign.
Exactly. Exactly. Let it rain, baby. Let it rain. So yeah. So yeah,
That's funny.
we had Colt and these women. I don't know. Girl, I don't know how he pulls them in.
Mm,
Gino too.
mm, mm.
I mean, it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
But well, actually, Gino, I kind of understand because he's met most of his women on the sugar baby websites.
That's true.
So
That's
there was a clear mission there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, Natalie, on the other hand, I don't know, because she seems to be like a real person with a real career and a real life. So I feel like she's literally there just for the TLC cameras and the paycheck right now. I feel like there's no real interest in Gino. She just wanted another 15 seconds of fame.
I feel like, well, I could say kind of off the record, on the record type thing,
Yeah.
that she was giving him a second chance and instantly regretted it after like the first day of filming.
After that night when he snuck into her room.
Yeah, so then kind of after that it was like, get me through this
Yeah.
already. Let me just
I already signed the contract. Let's just finish this up.
right, let me do what I got to do and just
That makes
I'm
sense.
never giving someone a second chance ever again. I mean, this is from what I understand,
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
know? So
That makes a lot more sense than her actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, I mean, shit happens. You wind up regretting things sometimes. We all
Oh,
done
yeah.
stuff that we're like, oh shit, what the hell did we get ourselves into? You
Unfortunately
know?
for her, hers is on TV and with
It,
Gino, but hey, it happens.
yeah, it happens. It happens. And from what I understand, Gino's having his fun sliding into DMs.
Yes. Yeah.
I know a couple, followers have told me that Gino has been flirty in their DMs.
Did you see where he was they what's her name? Roxy was kind of flirting with him.
Yes.
That cracked me up because like I feel like she was joking, but he seemed to really take it serious.
Oh yeah, he did.
And like it was funny to be like he's actually like calling her out on the show.
I know. I know. He's just I
One
Gino,
day he'll be in on the joke. One day he'll be in on the joke.
maybe, yes, maybe,
Maybe.
maybe. So who do we want to talk about next? Oh, I know who I want to talk about next.
Okay.
Forrest and Sheena and
Yes.
Molly. Fucking Molly.
Fucking Molly. Shut up, Molly.
Like seriously, she couldn't let them have their moment. That's all I hear now when she opens
Mhm.
up her mouth.
Oh yeah,
And
it's literally like the Charlie Brown teacher, just in a harsher tone.
yes, yes,
Wow.
yes, yes. And the way that she makes fun of Sheena and Forrest, I want to reach through the fucking TV and just snatch her.
Hmm. Hmm. It reminds me, my stepbrother is learning disabled,
Okay.
and honestly, it reminds me of my stepmother when he was a kid because she was quite abusive at times. And I'm like, this is not how you treat your child, especially when you're trying to teach them how to be a capable human being when it's
Right.
that much harder for them.
Right.
To sit there and belittle them like that is just not right. So I wanted to crawl through the screen and hug Forrest and Sheena, but when they stood up for themselves, I was so proud.
Me too.
I literally screamed at the TV like, yes, yes, Forrest, yes. My husband come running down the stairs like, are you okay? What happened?
You're like, Forrest finally stood up for himself. Yeah.
Yes. He said, are you going to be a part of our lives or not?
Mm-hmm.
I was so proud of him. So
And then when
proud.
she was like, oh, and when everything crumbles, don't pick up the phone and call. And he was like, I
I'm like, no,
won't.
I won't.
I
I
won't.
won't.
Don't worry. I won't.
And the moment that totally just cemented it for me, where I'm like, I'm done with Molly, there's no coming back anymore, is when she said that one line. When she came out and said, oh, you'd probably forgive her and go back to her even if she diddled somebody else, wouldn't you, Forrest?
Done.
I was done.
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 I was like, what kind of mother are you? How the fuck could you say that to your son?
Mm-mm. I mean, Sheena has her issues, yes, but that has never, ever been shown to be one of them.
No,
If anything, that's her trauma because it's been done to her.
exactly.
And
Exactly.
knowing Forrest and how close he is with his mother, I feel like at some point between then and now, Forrest told his mom about that conversation, and Molly now has that and used it as ammo. And that pisses me off even more.
She's disgusting.
She is.
Dev should have spoke up more.
He should have, but I knew he wouldn't.
No.
I knew he wouldn't. I feel like Dev is definitely the part. Like, I feel like Dev's the husband where he knows better. He's not going to say anything in the moment because it's just going to set her off more. But I feel like once they were calm and everybody was breathing normally again, they were back up in the hotel room or whatever. I feel like Dev would have had his moment like, Molly, you know that was wrong. And that would probably be all Dev would say because he's a man of few words. But that's
Exactly.
all Dev needs to say.
Exactly. She was so disgustingly wrong.
So wrong in so many ways.
So angry for what? Your son just announced something that's supposed to be a joyous occasion. Why did you think you guys were going over there in the first place?
Because literally the purpose of them going on this trip was to see if they were suitable to be get married.
Right.
The goal from the very beginning was to be engaged by the end of the trip. So now you're
Exactly.
surprised.
Right. You're surprised and you're mad that he didn't include you? Molly, what the fuck? But so proud for Forrest and Sheena.
So proud. So proud.
Sheena standing by him. They're a team. So proud of them.
I almost hope that he stays there.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I know he's home now.
Right.
Hope in the long run, like they actually get the visa for him to go there and stay. I think it would be much healthier for them.
Oh, yes.
And if they do come here, they need to move away from Molly.
The cord definitely needs to be cut. I
Mhm.
understand they're best friends but the
Best
cord
friends sometimes grow apart.
exactly. The cord definitely needs to be cut.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Craziness. Okay. The ultimate train wreck.
Poopgate!
Oh, are you shitting me, Sam? Literally, are you shitting me?
Poopgate! I've been wanting to say that all day.
What was that shit?
Shit happened, bro.
I
Shit happened.
know, I know, bro, but you usually don't announce it on national
No,
TV.
no. I just thank God they did not pan the camera over and we didn't see it.
Listen,
Because with the way TLC's been going lately, I don't put anything past them.
this is my theory, okay? Because seriously, like, I believe, TLC came to the room, knocked on the door in the morning. Hi, how are you guys? And Lisa said, oh my goodness, my stomach hurts. I've had diarrhea all night. And whoever the hell in the TLC creative department thought it would be a great way just to amp it up a little bit, just exaggerate it a little bit, and just say that she shit the bed.
Because they did show the sheets on the floor in the corner, but honestly, I didn't look that close, but I didn't see any evidence of actual poop either.
Right,
So
exactly.
it's like maybe she just did have diarrhea all night and they did amp it up. But either way,
It's
why put
why
that on
tell us?
TV?
Yes, and Daniel's standing there eating a chocolate bar.
She pooped on me. Yep, she pooped on me. Well, eating chocolate, that was diabolical.
Thoroughly enjoying that chocolate. Going to town on that chocolate. Girl. Okay.
He was lip smacking that chocolate.
Okay. She pooped on me. Yes, she did. It stained my clothes. So then they're going to a cooking class of all fucking things. Okay, she's been shitting all night with explosive diarrhea, but they're gonna go to a cooking class,
Yeah.
So she's learning, to cook the soup and whatever, and he's so happy. And, they go to sit and eat the soup. And she's like, no, I'm not eating anything. But she pours herself a healthy glass of wine. Notice that. Okay. The wine consumption. Mm-hmm.
I picked up on that.
Okay. And she then eventually confesses that she,
Before we get to the confession,
yes,
she made a comment while during the cooking class that just totally threw me for a loop because I was like, wait, what has he done? What has he actually done? She made a comment about how Daniel's done a million things to concrete their relationship and move it towards marriage. He introduced you to the fake Lion King.
yes.
He introduced you to the Three Stooges.
He introduced you to his uncle.
His uncle, who God only knows whether he's really the uncle or not. And
Mm-hmm.
then, like, what has he actually done other than hate her hair,
Right,
put her through a humiliation ritual with the king and the uncle?
right.
Like, what is he? Where does she see the million things that he's done? I want to know just one of them.
Me too, please.
Okay, just had to get that off my chest.
And the other thing I almost forgot is how Daniel was like, it's very important for you to learn how to cook for my culture because if I go out to eat, I may find another woman out there and she's like, I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook.
Mm-hmm. Only because his people have multiple wives. His king has 8 plus
Exactly.
concubines.
So, you know, so they're sitting out there. He's eating the stew, thoroughly enjoying it.
With his fingers
His
again.
fingers again. And she, confesses to him
Mm-hmm.
that she's been married 5 times and she is currently still married. But she left out an important part, though.
Big part. The biggest part.
The biggest part that she's still married to a woman.
Did you pick up on how she immediately started using they them pronouns?
Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did.
Like
Yes,
that was convenient there, Lisa.
yes, yes, I did.
As I'm screaming at my TV, another woman's
Woman's
wife.
wife. Yes, I was doing the same thing. Every time he said, I can't believe I slept with another man's wife, another
Woman.
woman's wife.
Woman.
Oh, his head's gonna fucking explode.
Oh my God. When she called Faith and she's like, yeah, I told him the truth and he didn't respond well. Did you catch Faith's little smirk and laugh in there?
Yes, I did.
I know Faith and I aren't on good terms anymore, but I was living for that moment. Like, it was literally like, it
Oh my God.
was her told you so moment, and I loved it.
You guys aren't on good terms anymore?
No.
What happened?
Oh, she doesn't like me anymore because I did all those interviews with everybody. And then I had several people between the platforms ask me, now that I've talked to all the different people in the situation, what my opinion was of the situation. So I made a post of giving my honest opinion of the situation, and she didn't like it. And
Oh,
she told me to leave her alone, and she's done with me now. So yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. If you don't mind sharing, what is your honest opinion of the whole situation, considering that you talked to a bunch of people?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I've talked to the ex-wife and ex-girlfriend, the daughter, the actual woman a little bit. Like I've talked at least a little bit. I haven't actually done a formal interview with her, but I've asked enough questions in her lives and different things that I feel like I've gathered enough information. Um, I feel like there's a monocle of truth in everybody's version, because, and then there's the actual truth somewhere in the middle.
Right.
If I have to lean towards anyone's side, I'm leaning a little bit more towards Sher's side because she's the only one who actually accepts her own faults in the situation and will talk about both sides.
Exactly.
This is the part that she got mad at me about, where I said we have to remember that a majority of when all this happened, Faith was a child. She was like 9, 10 years old when all this started. So at least the stuff was Sure. So like we got to remember that everything that she's saying and remembers is through the lens of a child, which is different from the lens of an adult.
Yes.
And she got insulted and saying that I was discrediting her experience and that I was giving the power back to her abuser, which I don't know how I did that, but if that's the way she feels, that's the way she feels. And I did apologize for making her feel that way because it was never my intention. I was just giving my honest opinion.
Exactly.
And as a child who grew up around some of this chaoticness myself, I feel like I have a fairly good read on the situation.
Right. Right. You have fairly good life experience to judge the
Yeah.
situation on.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely haven't been anything near as close as crazy as hers, but
Right.
I've dealt with some stuff in my childhood because of my parents' relationships where I feel like I've seen enough
Right.
and
Right.
dealt with enough.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
So, I mean,
Exactly.
to put it simply, my mother's boyfriend, the only long-term boyfriend she had after my father was an alcoholic. My stepmother was, to put it simply, bipolar and not medicated.
Oh,
So it was a roller coaster, to
yes.
put it
So you,
simply.
right. You have life experience on this. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, I tried, and like I said from the beginning, I tried to stay as neutral as possible, at least
Right.
when it came to everybody but Lisa.
Right.
Like Lisa, we all have our own opinions because we've seen enough on TV and enough on her social medias. But with everybody else who's been brought into the situation, like Faith and all the exes, I try to be as neutral as possible and just let them get their perspective out there.
Right.
But at the same time, if people are going to ask my personal opinion, I'm going to put it out there.
Of course.
And it's my channel, so I can do that.
Exactly. We could do whatever the fuck we want on our channels.
Yeah. So, yeah. So I don't think I'm going to be getting any more exclusive information from Faith, but hey, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, from what I've learned and my interview with Cheryl and you,
Mhm.
and just Lisa does not take accountability for anything. Everything it's always Cheryl's fault. It
Mhm.
is solely on her shoulders.
Mhm.
Everything is her, and that one makes me lean more towards Cheryl because, like you
I
said,
mean,
she
literally,
takes
she blamed.
accountability.
How many breakups has she blamed on Sure at this point? Like, we've got her breakup with Laura.
Right?
She's blaming her breakup with Daniel on
Yes.
Sure because
Yes.
she didn't get the divorce filed in time.
Yes.
Like, when are your own choices, you gotta live with it.
Accountability.
Accountability. You gotta
Accountability.
make, yeah, you gotta live with it. But she never will.
And then, unfortunately, like we discussed before, Faith, I believe, in my opinion, suffers from some form of Stockholm syndrome.
100%. 100%.
And now the roles have flipped. Faith feels like that she has to constantly defend her mother, and it
They've
should,
got the craziest trauma bond I've
yeah,
seen in a long time. Like, I don't think either one of them knows how to function without the other.
I don't think so either.
Like, when she made that phone call to Faith, she shouldn't have called Faith. She should have called her friend, the one she borrowed all the money from.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Where is this friend?
But why are you calling your daughter in this? Like, some things don't need to be shared with your children because then again, Faith is sitting there parenting her mother again. Going, you still have to tell him about the woman. It's going to destroy him about the woman. I know, but I can't. I can't. I just can't. I can't tell him.
Mom, you have to. He's going to find out. Either way. Like, why is this conversation even happening?
It's exhausting.
It
They're
is. So basically, Lisa is in her own room sobbing
yeah.
that Daniel's going to be destroyed when he finds out about the women. And Faith is right. She can't lie because this is a big part of her life.
Mhm.
21 years.
21 years.
Okay, she can't lie. She can't just, conveniently omit that.
No, literally half of her life she's been with women. It'd be
Exactly.
one thing if it was like one or two for like a couple
A
years.
couple of years.
21 years.
Thank you.
She's only what, 52?
Thank you. Yes. Yes. So,
Majority of her adult life.
oh, I don't know. Uh, well, shit happens, girl.
Shit happens. Shit
All over the
happens.
bed sometimes. all over the bed.
Oh,
Ugh. So, did I forget anyone?
no, I don't think so.
I think that covered everybody, right?
Yeah, we covered everybody. We covered
And
everybody.
then next week we have Jovan and Anna finally
Yeah,
coming back because they disappeared. What
yeah.
grade would you give them?
Giovanna and Anna, D, C. I don't
I,
know.
I would give them like a C
Yeah.
because he's dry as fuck, but she's spicy.
She's spicy, she's entertaining, but like I'm tired of watching them have the same fight over and over again.
That's true.
Like, but then when he finally got there and we mixed in the mom, like it got a little interesting again because mom was interesting. Mom was all over him.
Oh yeah, mom was fawning all over him.
She's oh,
Mom was real happy to see him. Yeah, that
right?
was funny.
Like that. I was like,
That was
okay.
funny. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I gave you some homework
You did, you did.
and I want to play a little game. So let's talk about our top three favorite couples of all time.
Of course.
So I'll go first.
Okay.
Avery and Omar
Oh, that's a good one.
are my number one.
Okay.
Number two, I would say Kenny and Armando. And number three, Emily and Kobe.
Oh, those are all good. We only chose one the same though.
Okay, how about yours?
So my number one is Kenny and Armando
Okay.
because I love those two. I feel like they literally probably have the healthiest relationship on the show ever.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, and the way they've worked through navigating their relationship and dealing with Armando's dad, like it's all just been a beautiful thing.
Yes, it has.
And it has. And then I hate to even, a part of me hates to put them on the list because they're on the current show. But like Forrest and Sheena's making their way up there really fast.
I was gonna put them on the list too. Yes.
Yeah,
Forrest and
like it
Sheena.
was. I was trying to, and I was, but I love them, and I love how genuine they are. Which
Yes.
leads me to my other favorite couple, Ara and Andy from the UK version, season 4.
Okay, yes.
They are also like Forrest and Sheena. Like I just love them because of how genuine they are. They gave us some of the most heartfelt moments I've ever seen on the show. Like I love those two, and they're just the sweetest people. I've done a live with them before on TikTok, and we just had a fun chat, and it was awesome. I love them as people.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's talk about the worst ones.
I came up with more than 3 though.
Be my guest.
I
You go
couldn't
first.
narrow it down to 3.
Go ahead. You go first.
Okay, and they're in no particular order either.
That's fine.
So, for the worst of the worst, I've got Jasmine and Gino.
Yes.
I don't remember how he likes to pronounce his name, whether he pronounced it George or Jorge, but Jorge and Anfisa.
Yes. Yes.
Anfisa was horrible.
Yeah.
Of course, Danielle and Muhammad. Like, I feel like they were the original Daniel and Lisa in a lot of ways.
Yes, they were. Yes, they were.
Another one who I hate to put on there because they're on the current season, but they're quickly climbing the ranks, Emma and Zayed. And last but not least, the absolute train wreck known as Paul and Karini.
Okay, so my top three, and
Mhm.
we have Paul and Karini, Angela and Michael.
Yes. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and my last one, oh geez, Faith and Lauren.
Yes. Yes. See,
The
now
two,
I didn't put them the two I didn't put Angela and Michael on there or Faith and Lauren on there because I liked Michael and I liked Faith.
right.
But you gave me one more assignment on the homework list and they did make it to those lists.
Okay, so now we have top three worst females.
Again, it's more than 3.
Yes, go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start off with Rain. I think that was her name, the one that dated Cheaty, the blind guy.
Oh, Renee. Oh my God.
Renee.
You know that I interviewed her?
Did you?
I did. I'm gonna send you the link, girl.
Send me the link. She was crazy horrible. And the way she treated that man, I wanted to reach through my TV.
Yes.
She's not technically somebody that was officially in a couple on the show, but we got Mama Karen, Chantel's mother.
Yes, yes.
Another one who's not officially on the show, but just related somehow, Nicole, Pedro's sister. If we want, we can add her mom in there, his mom in there too. We'll just
Yes,
lump them together as one person.
yes.
Now we get to the official on the show people. Anfisa,
Mm-hmm.
Angela, and Elizabeth. I do not like Libby at all.
Yeah, Libby
I
kind
used to feel bad for her, but I don't anymore.
yeah, she kind of gets under my skin. Okay, so my top three worst females, Angela,
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine, and Sophie, and I'm gonna
Okay.
add one more, Julia.
Okay.
Julia annoys the hell out of me. I feel like she's a whiny brat.
She's nice.
She should appreciate her in-laws more. I believe that Betty has good intentions. They may exaggerate her intentions for TV, but
And
they're
I've been questioning that for a while too. Like, because Betty is overboard. And if Betty is really the way they play her on TV, I would be just as nasty, if not as Julia, probably. I'll be
right.
honest. Like, I wouldn't be able to handle that. But at the same time, I know she has good intentions. And like, but I gotta say, the baby shower thing was pretty funny. I laughed at that.
Yeah, I was kind of like, are you kidding me? Did you guys really did this to kind of like troll Betty? But
Right? I honestly thought that one was funny.
right. So yeah, so those are my worst. And then for the men,
Yes.
I'm going to say, and in no particular order,
Hmm.
Wheelchair Brian from the last season of B90.
Yes, I forgot about him. I'm adding him to the list.
Okay. Um, Paul, because he was just, I can't even. And who was my third one? Oh my goodness. Tell me yours. I can't remember my third one. I
Well,
guess I should have wrote them down.
I got five.
Okay, talk to me.
Again, in no particular order. Actually, I can pretty much order these. I can put these in kind of an order. I got Pedro.
Okay,
I got Andre, because that man, dislike that man.
okay.
Lauren.
Yes, Lauren was the other one. Lauren was my third.
Yeah,
Yes.
Lauren from
Yeah.
Lauren and Faith, because he's,
Yes. He was horrible. Him and his leaky penis, horrible piece of shit.
yes, yes. And then, of course, we got Little Ed.
Yeah.
I refuse to call him Big Ed. He's Little Ed.
Mm-hmm.
And then, for me, the worst of the worst at this point, same, he was on your list as well, Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, he ran away from his girlfriend, freaking out, and she got mugged.
I know. I know. Running through the Amazon. And then
Like,
and then all the stuff like I try not to bring in the off-screen drama when I was doing my
mhm.
list, but then all the off-screen drama with Paul and Carini made
He's
so
been
much sense.
kidnapped. He went missing. Like,
Lost
get like,
custody of their kids. I
get
mean,
it together. I saw a video of him recently where he was doing an interview with somebody. I don't know who the guy was, but
mhm.
like, it was basically showing where they're living now. I'm not even sure if Karini was there. I didn't see her, but like, it looked like a condemned whatever it was.
You
Like,
know,
it was,
he is living in Brazil and
yeah.
she is living here
What?
permanently. And you know, she got a new June and she had a baby. Did you know that? Oh yeah, she's
He's
apparently
stuck in Brazil?
yeah, he's stuck in Brazil for whatever reason. I don't know if he's voluntarily choosing to be stuck there, but apparently we switched. Brazil got Paul and we got Carini.
I don't know which one's worse because they're
I
both
don't,
pretty batshit.
yeah, I don't know either.
I think I gotta have Karini here.
Mm,
They can keep Paul.
yeah, so yeah, I know Paul is apparently living in like poverty, and so is Lauren apparently in the
Oh,
Philippines.
have you seen Lauren and his new
Yes, Lady
lady?
Boy.
How to say
Yes, L- Lady Boy. Yes, his
his
new
new lady
Lady Boy.
boy?
Yes. He looks like
Jean Jones, something like that.
yeah, something like that. I think Gene.
Yeah.
Living
Did
in
you
a
see the? Oh my God! Did you see the video I made of him when they were in the typhoon?
yes, I did. Oh my goodness.
They're walking through the water. It's like knee high, and I put it to the Walking Dead music because I swear he literally looked.
you see what happens? Your bad karma comes back to you
Mm-hmm.
because he played Faith terribly,
Mm-hmm.
terribly. And now,
Totally off topic. But do you watch Love After Lockup?
of course I do.
Have you seen the latest update on Michael?
Of course I did. You mean forehead, Michael? Are we talking about forehead,
So,
Michael?
of course we are. I am getting so much flack on TikTok right now because I made a post talking about how the man got out of jail and is homeless living on the streets of Miami. And people are talking about, like, how dare the white lady be happy a black man's homeless on the streets. I said, I would be feeling this way no matter what color his skin was. Did you not see how horrible of a human being he was?
I just have to sigh. I
Like,
just have to sigh about comments like that. I've received comments like that before. I've actually received comments that I am too old and too white to be covering Love After Lockup.
we're on the same boat. But I've been called grandma, a senior citizen,
Oh yeah, me too. All
um,
sorts of
all the stuff. I'm too old to be doing this. Look at your gray hair. You should dye your hair. I'm like, I've earned these gray hairs.
exactly.
I'm proud of them.
Exactly. Like please go fuck yourself. If you don't like it, go watch someone else. Like
Yeah.
yeah,
All
seriously.
my favorite comments. Who cares? Obviously you enough to
Obviously you
comment.
too. Exactly. Or you would have kept scrolling.
Scroll, bitch, scroll.
Exactly. I mean, I see shit I don't care about all the time. I might think, do I stop on everyone and go, who cares? Who cares? Just keep going
Keep going on the
until
Discord.
you find something that you care about and then comment on it.
Because if you keep commenting on the stuff that you don't care, they're gonna think you care and keep putting it in your feed.
Exactly. Thank you. Like,
But you know.
I don't know about people sometimes, Sam. I've been doing this, oh gosh, going on, what is this? My fourth year, my fifth year.
Okay.
And I really don't know about people sometimes. Sometimes I wonder if I'm in a parallel universe.
Yes.
Like, it's not that serious. This is a YouTube video about
Yeah.
reality TV.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when they come on, they're like, you need to get a life. All you do is talk about people's lives on TV. I'm like, have you not looked at the rest of my page? That's literally what my channel is about.
Thank you.
If you don't like
And
it,
I don't see anyone, not for nothing, telling Harvey Levin at TMZ to get a life. This is our jobs. These are our side hustles. Making money doing this, a little
right?
something, something always helps.
I don't come in at your side hustle and say what you doing.
Right, exactly. Why are you doing that?
Right?
So, yeah. Yeah, so Michael, oh boy.
Mm.
I
Mm.
know.
Karma, baby, karma.
Karma. Karma, he was a real douchebag. I
He
mean,
really was. The way he played baby mama, the way he took girls' V card while pretending to be in some fairy tale relationship, like
I know.
God only knows how many other women he did that to after he got off the show.
Because then he was with that other chick, Maria, then he had a
Hmm.
child with her. So he has three children out there that he is obviously not taking care of because he can't take care of his damn self because all he wants to do is smoke substances.
I mean, quite frankly, it looks like he's hitting that crack pipe right now.
Oh, yeah. Michael is homeless on the streets of Miami, and it's not our fault. We're just
No,
reporting it.
I just reporting the news, guys. Just reporting the news.
Just
And I
reporting the
never said
news.
I was happy about it. I was entertained by it, but I never said I was happy about it.
Oh my God. I did I did a video that I shared on TikTok
Mhm.
last season of Life After Lockup.
Yeah.
Do you remember the three, the baby mama and the girl? I can't even remember their names. And the girlfriend, the one that appeared on last season, the chick, the baby mama had the short blonde wig and her glasses were
Yes.
crooked.
Yeah.
Okay, so I discovered that she had her own little criminal history. So I pull up, the
We're
mother.
talking about what's her name? Bonita, right?
No, the one from last season.
Oh.
Joella, I think her name was.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I did a video about her because remember on the season she was going to press charges against the girlfriend for vandalizing her car and blah, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah, blah.
Hmm.
So I pull out her criminal history. Somehow she shared it, I think, to her TikTok,
Okay.
and I got torn apart.
For pulling out her record.
Yes, girl, the show is called Love After Lockup.
They obviously have records.
Like,
And usually when somebody stays with a criminal for a really long time, it's because they're probably a criminal too.
like, why are you getting upset that we're pulling out criminal histories? The show is called Love After Lockup, people.
People just like to get butt hurt.
Yeah, I figured it out pretty quickly that people just always have a complaint. Okay, I mean, I interviewed Michael, and there were
Mm.
people complaining in my comments. I'm like, seriously? I pulled off an interview with Michael, and there were still people bitching and butthurt.
How could they be butthurt about talking to Michael? Are we talking Michael and Angela Michael?
Yes,
Yeah. How is that? How are people butthurt about that?
they were. They were just stupid comments that I would just see and just roll my eyes and just keep it moving. That's another thing you learn, to roll
Yeah.
your eyes and keep it moving.
I just heart every comment. It doesn't matter if it's attacking me or not. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll like your comment. Thanks for engaging on my page. Hate drives the algorithm too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah,
So often I might throw something with a little smart alecky at them, but like, just thank you for engaging.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's this guy that my husband follows on Facebook, and I can't remember what he talks about, but it's nothing related to this. But like, he gets so much hate because his opinions are always so controversial.
Right.
And literally every single comment, he's like, "Thank you for commenting. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for commenting." That's all he ever says.
Maybe I should start doing that on my Instagram.
Right? Just thank you for commenting.
Right? I did I do my tweets of the week, and I put up a tweet about Colt in his little
Mhm.
red bikini in that scene, when him and Courtney rented the hotel room, and people were like yelling at me for body shaming him. I'm like, first of all, this is
Wait, what?
this is somebody else's tweet. Why am I getting yelled at?
That's hilarious because like I've made a lot of quote unquote body shaming videos on my TikTok over like the 6 months that I've been doing this.
Uh-huh.
And the only one that I didn't get hate for was the one I made about Colt.
No, I was getting hate comments about a tweet that wasn't even mine.
You just retweeted it.
Yes, I just put together a collection of tweets, and I just put out what I call tweets of the week.
Yeah.
And this was just a collection of tweets for single life. And the first one was like something like, TLC, why are you torturing us like this? This
I
seems
literally made a whole
totally
post like TLC, you could have told us you don't like us anymore. You could have just broken up with us a normal way.
right, exactly. Like, why is this necessary? And it was a screenshot of Colt in his red bikini. And somehow it turned into, oh, Kiki, why are you fat shaming? Kiki's not fat shaming anybody.
Somebody else said it. Kiki's
Thank
just
you.
sharing it.
And a collection with others. There's like 15 of these in the post.
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Literally, I got yelled at for shaming Pedro over his back knee.
Okay.
And I wasn't even trying to really shame him. I was just pointing out the fact that the boy might be on steroids.
Right. Okay.
That's all I was trying to say. Like he beefed up real quick before he got on the show. He's got back knee real bad. That is a side effect. I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he isn't, but it could be a possibility. I got so much hate for that one. I got hate for talking about the girl's hair all the time. Talking about how
Okay.
horrible, like how dare you talk about anybody's hair when your hair looks like yours? And I'm like, my hair's at least mine.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
But yeah,
Exactly.
it's pretty funny. I don't care. I've gotten really nice thick skin since I started doing all this crap.
Yes, me too. That's
You
one
have to.
thing. This shit will have you develop thick skin.
You have to, or you'll never survive.
Nope. So yes, you develop a thick skin after a while
You
because
have to.
people always have something to complain about.
Oh yeah.
But I love doing this with you.
I enjoy it too.
And we're gonna do more collabs in the future.
Yes, please.
Definitely. Definitely. You guys really need to follow Cut to the Drama on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to her and go over to
Please.
TikTok. Okay, because she is the bomb on TikTok. Her page is the bomb. And after
And
I,
we have live watch parties every Sunday and Monday night as the episodes air.
yes, yes, they have live watch parties. I was in her B90 watch party on Sunday night,
Mm-hmm. It
and
was.
Bert Khan was in the chat.
Mhm. And
Bert
Sheena
Khan,
popped in for a little while.
yes, Sheena popped in for a little bit. Yes,
Never
yes,
know who
yes.
might pop up in there.
Exactly, exactly. So she has the banging watch party on Sunday nights. And yeah, so I guess that's it for now.
Well, it's been a pleasure yet again.
Thank you so much, girl.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.